Hello, and today we are using the RAS Bonkers dual distortion module in this patch from scratch. And we're going to go from here to something like this. Now the Bonkers module by RAS is essentially a dual module that can be used in dual mono or in stereo. Features plenty of gain and distortion, 6 different clipping modes, a 3-band EQ, a feedback system, sidechain input, envelope out, and an internal VCA, and can certainly take any input signal and just send it into pure filthy distortion bonkers. So let's get started in this patch from scratch. Okay, so we're going to do patch from scratch today using Bonkers here by RAS. And if you haven't watched the video before this, where we do a full-on demo and a breakdown of exactly what this module does, you can go and watch that. There'll be a link on the screen somewhere or down in the comments. So go check that out. We're literally today going to create a patch from scratch. Don't know what this is going to sound like. So let's have some fun with this and put it in more of a kind of musical context with, I don't know, maybe we'll have some drums going into channel 1 and bass line into channel 2 and something like that. Because this is essentially 2 of the same, so it's dual, or it's dual mono, or you can use it as stereo. I think I'll divide it up, one side for drums, one side for bass. So let's get some patch cables and let's start. Let's take the, I've just got a very simple sequence going on here in the NerdSeek, and so that'll control the pitch of the oscillator. I'll use the 4MS ensemble. Let's take the output of that and run it into the input of this side of Bonkers, and then we'll take the output of that and we'll run that into my output, the mixer here. Nice. Maybe a bit of feedback. Nice. What I might also do is if I take the trigger out of the NerdSeek as well and create an envelope which I can use to open and close VCA of Bonkers. It's got a VCA per side. Nice. Yeah. Scoop some of that low end. A little bit of feedback might be nice on that side there. That's what's going in. 100% wet. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Nice. Let's get a kick drum going on. So I think I've got some triggers coming out of channel 2 here. And I'll use the Mandrake for some kick drum duties here. Let's take the output of that kick drum. Let's go into, yeah, we'll go into this side. And another cable. Let's take output of that side. More gain on that kick drum. Listen to this on headphones, you'll hear that low end there. What that does to the kick drum. Nice. do have a little bit of sidechain compression going on here, so the kick drum is feeding sidechain of the lead presser there on the output. But what we can also do actually, because this has got an internal sidechain and envelope, so if I take the envelope and that kick drum out, run it to the sidechain input, just take the kick drum out and hear what it's doing there. The VCA fully open. Here that's ducking now. That's without it. Just helps move it out of the way a little bit. Kick back in. Nice. I like that on number 6 actually. Just a little bit more aggressive number 6 on that clipping mode. Nice. So don't actually have to use the sidechain compression over here. Just use the sidechain that's built into this, which is very nifty. I do love that feedback, but in order to control it, because the feedback comes outside of the sidechain circuitry, what I may have to do, let me just get some more cables here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that kick drum trigger, mult it, take that into channel 2 of Quadrax to create an envelope. Take that envelope out, and I want to invert it. So basically, whenever the kick drum appears, I want it to turn that feedback down for me. I could leave it like that. But I want it to kind of essentially duck and move out the way. So in order to do that, I need to create an inverse of whenever the kick drum is. So if I run that into maths here, to channel 2, make that negative, take channel 2 output and run that into the feedback CV. Hear what it's doing there. Just moving it out of the way for me. That's with it just full on. And then with that inverted envelope, nice. The thing I like about this is when you send an oscillator into it like the 4MS, which is capable of doing some really crazy wave shaping, it sort of plays with those harmonic content of this. Nice. Like that. Actually, I might run the output of this before it gets to speakers through some effects here. So let's do that. Let's run the output of this. Run it through some effects here. hi-hats maybe. I might send the hi-hats also into this channel here with the kick drum. What should happen is when the kick drum arrives, the hi-hats will get kind of suppressed anyway, just because of the circuitry and the way that's going to impact on the gain input. So let's use a DFAM here for some hi-hats. Whoops. Run that into a little mixer here. A few more cables. So I'll take my kick drum before it arrives there and also add it to that mixer. Oh, that is nice. And then take the output of the hi-hats and the kick drum and run that in. I feel like we need some chords or something. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to hear what this oscillator might sound like. Let's get some chords, create a bit of sort of tension. Got some MIDI coming out of the nerd sequencer here. Let's have a look what I've got. That should work. C, G, and a D sharp, yeah. And that's plugged into the Polycinematic. Tune. Nice. Might go back to 4MS. There on the chords. shape. This oscillator actually using the high-low mid here. Just going to interact with the feedback as well. Actually, I've got another output here, which is the combined output of the two sides. We can use that simultaneously. So, what do we run it into? We can run it in some effects, maybe even some more distortion. Yeah, let's try some effects here. Let's run it into this Pico. Had something like delay basically on the whole thing there. Some reverb. Sneak that in. Make the whole mix. We also we can send a kick drum to that as well, because it's all coming out the same. There we go, Patch from Scratch, featuring Bonkers by RAS. If you got one of these, or if you want to see us do more of these, or if you've got any ideas for patches, scratches, leave it in the comments below. Love to hear your feedback. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to go back and watch the original video on this, where I do a full demo and breakdown of exactly what this module does. Bye for now.